Hi, everybody. So, if you are a person who is very angry about the boss, and I am going to talk about how to counter your boss, then your ears will be standing and in anticipation about what I am going to tell you. Are you a person who is stuck because your boss displays lot of favoritism to some people in your team, in the team that you are in? That is a very common kind of complaint amongst mid-career people, mid-seniors who are stuck. Do you know why uh, mid-seniors get stuck at mid-senior level? It is because they have learned some experience. Everybody at after having say 10 to 12 years of experience is going to learn something, right? Learn something huge, which is irreplaceable. Even if people think that everybody is replaceable, but your quality we cannot be replaceable. So, if you know that you hold something very unique about yourself, you have to have that confidence, right? Then um, actually you can handle your boss no matter how toxic he is. And I'll ask another question to you. Are you very close to your boss? Like, do you work face to face in the same office as your boss? If it is so, then you can actually use something, some technique to counter him. It has several dimensions. I will talk about seven, which are very prominent. And I can tell you that you can manipulate your boss in the same way that he does you, and which is why you are feeling that toxicity. I am Sangeeta, and I am the founder of Dignity Career Alliance, and I am on a mission to train 100,000 mid-seniors to achieve significance who are stuck at mid-career level. So let us see how we can manipulate proximity bias to counter a toxic boss. The first thing is confrontation. So when I joined my earlier organization where confrontation is a value, so I was very surprised, and many people get surprised. How can confrontation, which will cause friction, be a value to any organization? So when I got the insight about why confrontation can be a value, an organizational value, I am a fan of that. So that is the best thing that you can have. If you have a doubt to something which another person says, you can hear it out and then express your concerns, your doubt. You can ask a question always, right? You have two, three choices. You can judge the other person and keep it inside you, or you can ask a question or clarify the doubt between you, the cloud between you, and have a great friendship. Which one you would choose? Of course, you would like to ask a question. So how can you ask a question? So take advantage of proximity bias, which means because you are uh, working close, because you are in the same office, leverage your proximity bias. Proximity is working close, and if you if you have thought that proximity is what is deterring your progress, then you should have other thoughts, because this is where you get a chance to be face to face with your boss, and when he says something which annoys you, you can directly express the annoyance, why you were not happy with his decision, right? That is what you can take. That is how you leverage, because you can express yourself that you do not like what he just said or whatever his behavior are. Definitely he will have his own opinion about why he has behaved that way. He has to, even if he hasn't, because he cannot just ignore whatever you are saying logically. A logical expression cannot be ignored. Take my point on that. The second is the best way to uh, counter toxicity is to keep on giving constructive solutions. The other day, somebody complimented me saying that you are such a creative person that you should not have been working here. You deserve to be at a better place. You know, it is a huge compliment. Don't you think it is a huge compliment coming from anybody randomly? So everybody was hearing that out, including my boss, and he also acknowledged that yes, lot of ideas is there inside my head. Do you think that you too have lot of ideas inside your head? Of course you would have, because everybody has. It's just that we don't recognize what we think and we don't tell ourselves. We are too embarrassed about our ideas. If that is so, I challenge you to write down those constructive ideas in a notebook. Those will, those may not come true in 2 3 years, but ultimately it will come true because it has come to your head because you would be leading your path in that way only. That is the second thing. And how do you counter that person? If not immediately, you can just surprise your toxic boss with your ideas. And if you can generate 20, 30 ideas every day, it'll be great, great, great thing to counter his uh, toxicity and subside it as well. After some time, it will just vanish in front of you. Third is establish boundaries. There are some people, and when you are trying to overcome this toxicity, there is an interim period when um, you have to keep yourself immune to whatever he is throwing at you, and that is where you have to have these boundaries. Something he says, you have to consciously dock that, dodge that, and get out of the way. Just it has to go somewhere but you, right? To establish those boundaries. The fourth thing is build a supporting network. By that I mean that there should be some people, few people who would be supporting what your ideas are. They might not understand the entire idea that you have, but some ideas you should have which some people should be supporting. Then document impact. Documentation is a huge a strategy to counter anybody and everybody. Everybody wants to have a written document of whatever they have done. If you are doing the same thing, then you are an asset to anybody, especially at the senior level. So, if your boss is at the senior level, he definitely would feel like supported when you produce a document, even if it is not 100% correct. Then educate yourself. There might be some truth in what you are saying. So, educate yourself about the skills, prioritize your well being. You feeling good is the priority rather than what you want to appear. You have to be innately healthy. You have to be very good, very beautiful, very admiring for yourself. Before anybody admires you, it has to be you admiring yourself to the fullest. So these are the seven counters which you can apply for yourself, and it becomes very easy if you are a very constructive, creative person. Or if you have any of the ideas that you already have, any of the skills that you already have. If you don't think that you have any of the skills to take any action right now, then you can speak to me in the by clicking and booking a call in the link that I have given already. I'll be waiting for your call and booking the call. Thank you for watching.